systematic study of RIG VEDA, class 71. Today we are going through the Mandal 1, Sooktha-30, and the Mandras are 11 to 16. Here the Devata is INDRA. We have already seen who is INDRA, but for the persons who are first seeing this video, I am giving some details about who is INDRA. We know, as per Veda, as per modern science itself, science itself is not enough. For example, we know hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water, but it will not take place as such. Science is there, but to produce water from hydrogen and oxygen, we should involve in it. Actually, we are doing the work. We are acting as the coordinator to produce this water from hydrogen and oxygen. We will take hydrogen, oxygen, record quantity, and we will burn it in air. Then only it will become water. So somebody's management function is required. So as per modern science and technology and management, science is not enough. Management also is required. That a driving force is required to coordinate the activity. Here, if we are doing anything, for example, in the creation of water from burning hydrogen in air, we are arranging these setups. But at the same time, in the setup, in the system, something is taking place. A chemical reaction is taking place based on science. And there also, science will not take the initiative. From the science comes out an initiative force which is taking the coordination activity. So I have to combine hydrogen and oxygen in the required proportion as per modern science. So that coordinating force is INDRA. So in every action there is some force, or in any manufacturing process there is some force which coordinates the activity, but it will follow the science principles, or it will coordinate the activity based on certain science principles, and that coordinating force is INDRA. Now let us go through the mantra 11 to 16. First let us go through 11.
ഋഗ്വേദ മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 30-11. അസ്മാകം ക്ഷിപ്രണീനാം സോമപാവ്നാം സഖേ വജ്രിനത്സഖീനാം.
Says Indra possesses this Vajra weapon. What is Vajra? Vajrayuda means that is diamond. We know diamond is the hardest substance, so it can cut any material. So this is the hardest substance which is used to cut other things. In the case of any reaction, if anything is taking place in this universe, there are two types of things happening. One is separation of material and recombination. For example, if you want to make a furniture from wood, we will first cut the material and then rejoin it after shaping it. Likewise, if we want to combine hydrogen and oxygen, hydrogen contains two hydrogen atoms, oxygen contains two oxygen atoms. These are to be first separated, hydrogen to hydrogen atom, two hydrogen atom, O2 to two oxygen atom. Then only these are to be combined. So cutting, separation and rejoining. For cutting, Indra is first cutting and separating these atoms, and then it is combining. So to cut, it requires a weapon or knife or anything like that. It should be made up of the hardest substance, because we want to cut all the materials. If we are trying to cut a glass, here we require diamond to cut, and Indra is coordinating the activity. So the weapon of or knife of Indra is made up of Vajra or diamond, and it says he is our friend, because if we are going to do any work, Indra is helping us, coordinating the activity. Now let us go through the 12th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദമണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 30-12 തഥാ തതസ്തു സോമപാ സഖേ വജ്രിൻ തഥാ കൃണു യഥാത ഉഷ്മസിഷ്ഠയേ.
It says we are inviting Indra with his sword, Vajra, to come in our workplace to complete our activity. Here also it is referring this material Vajra or diamond, which is the sword, which is the sword of Indra is made up of this Vajra, because Indra is coordinating the activity. To coordinate while preparing food, we are cutting lady's finger, drumstick, etc. using our knife. Likewise, Indra also possesses a sword or knife, which is made up of this material, hard material diamond. So he will come, and in this chemical reaction he cut the atoms, separate it, the molecules he may cut the molecules, and some of them may be separated, and again it may be rejoined in another way, so that a new product is formed. So we are inviting Indra with this sword, which is made up of diamond. Now let us go through the 13th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദമണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 30-13 ദേവതിർന സധമാദ ഇന്ദ്രേ സന്തുതു വിവാജ ക്ഷുമന്തോ യാഭിർമദേമ.
It says our cow should give us enough milk for our benefit. Why? Because this milk is required for the development of our body. We are taking this milk, and Indra is going inside, and it is splitting this milk into different components with this sword, that is Vajra, the diamond sword, and it will divide it into, cut this milk into vitamin, carbohydrate, likewise. And each one of these is used in our body to build our body or to give energy to us. So then Indra will also become happy, because he is getting milk. Indra is taking the milk, and after taking it, Indra gives out a vitamin, carbohydrate, etc. The system takes it and gives out its components. Now let us go through the 14th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദ മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 30-14. ആഘത്വാവാൻമനാപ്ത സ്തോതൃഭ്യോ ഗൃഷ്ണവിയാന ഋണോരക്ഷം ന ചക്രയോഃ.
It says that Indra, like the wheel rotates on its axis, Indra is turning this our zodiac cycle, Surya cycle, and based on this, all the processes in this universe are taking place, and it is related with the time. So, based on this movement of the planet, the time is going forward, and based on this, we are doing karma, and we are become rich. As time passes on, by doing karma with the help of Indra, we are getting time or money, or we will become rich. So Indra is helping us in the cyclic process of this Rashi Chakra or solar system. The time is related with it. When time passes on, based on this we are doing karma, and Indra is helping us to make money. Now let us go through the 15th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 30-15. ആയദ്ഭുവാശതക്രവാ കാമം ചരിതൃണാം ഋണോരക്ഷം ന ശചീഭിഃ.
It says, based on the cyclic movement of these planets in the zodiac, like the wheel rotating on its axis, time is passing, and by which poverty is removing from this universe. How? We are doing more and more karmas, works, we are producing so many things, we are cultivating different types of vegetations. There also Indra is taking part. While we are putting the seed in the soil, Indra, with the help of water and sunlight, Indra helps to break the seed and comes out the plant, and it grows. And in that growing process, a number of chemical changes are taking place, and all these are based on certain science, that may be biology or zoology or anything like that, or chemistry or anything like that. And based on that science, the plant is growing, and Indra is coordinating the activity there also. Wherever there is any action taking place, there is Indra. So, by which poverty is removed from this universe by cultivating more and more things and producing more and more both different types of items, vegetation, electronic equipment or anything like that. Producing plenty of milk. Cow is eating grass, and this grass is converting into milk, and that action is taking place inside our body based on certain science principles, and Indra is coordinating such an activity. Now let us go through the 16th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 30-16. ശശ്വത് ഇന്ദ്ര പ്രോധുദ്ഭിർ ജിഗായാനാനദദ്ഭിഃ ശശ്വസദ്ഭിർധനാനി സനോ ഹിരണ്യരഥം ദം സനാവാന്ധസ ന സനിത സനയേ സനോദാത്.
It says, Indra defeats our enemy to give us dhan or to make money. While doing any work, we are getting the help from Indra to complete to coordinate that activity. For example, consider a wooden block. From this we want to make a furniture. First we will cut it in different forms. While cutting, Indra is acting there to coordinate the activity. Some internal structural changes are taking place. It breaks the bond in the wooden block, and has to separate in different forms. So we are defeating the enemy there. There is an enemy there. What is? There is a force which opposes this cutting process. That is the enemy. Every action there is equal and opposite reaction. So we have to overcome this reaction, by which we are separating the wood in different forms, and then we are rejoining it. So a number of operations are taking place. Indra is coordinating. There is opposition also. For every action there is reaction. This is to be overcome. So Indra helps us to defeat the obstacles or our enemy, and gives us money. It gives us Suvarna, golden chariot for our progress. Golden chariot means we are traveling on this chariot which is supplied by the Indra. That is with the help of Indra, or we are climbing on Indra to complete any work. While we are doing any work, Indra is going there to take part in that action, and we are following Indra in his chariot, golden chariot. Why golden chariot? By that is, we will become very prosperous by doing different types of karma, or different works, or producing more and more things, both the agricultural and industrial product. There Indra is coming there to help us in different ways based on science principles. This will help us. So we are traveling in the golden chariot of Indra, chariot that is supplied by Indra to achieve our heights. Now let us go through the next mantras in the next class.